Hey, what's going on, guys? So I finally got my camera back. I know it took longer. Oh shit. But anyways, I know it took longer than it was supposed to take, but I mean, I couldn't control it. You know, I just sent it off to Panasonic, and they're the ones that took care of it. But anywho, while I'm with this little video or whatever, I mean, just announcing that I'm gonna start making videos again more frequently because I got my camera. I got a question by one of you guys about how did I put my S2000 antenna on, and that's what I'm about to show you right now. So anyways, we're in the Del Sol, and hold on, this is the back of the Del Sol, and as you know, I don't have interior in it, but you would go ahead and take out all the rear section of the cabin, and this would be your antenna over here. That's your drain, what you call it, your drain hose. And all you're going to do is go ahead and take this nut off, which is a 10mm bolt. But if you take a look on how I put it on the outside, this antenna, you just undo it. This is what it looks like. Focus. It has threads on it. Anyways, I went ahead and went to just go to a hardware store and look for neoprene washer, which is basically just rubber. It's like polyurethane, whatever. But yeah, you're going to need to find the fitment that would cover the hole and not look too big. You know, you don't want it hanging off. And this would go ahead and come off also. Just like that. It's just a little plastic piece. And now you got your antenna by itself. If you have your other antenna, you would go ahead and, to be honest, I don't really remember, but I believe you go ahead and pull out the other antenna and you still have this section right there. Let me go ahead and unbolt it. I almost forgot, when you do have your stock antenna on here, it's going to have like a little silver piece that's on there, and all you do is just get one of the ridges and just kind of twist it off. It threads off, and then you could go ahead and pull off this plastic and go ahead and pull it down your antenna. So here's your antenna, right? You got your drain hose right there. That's where it bolts on, so it goes in like this, as if it was sitting in the car right now. And then the other drain, what is it, the trunk drain? The drain hose just connects right there. You just simply pull it out. But let me see. Your antenna, your wire hooks up right there. You just pull that off. But you would go ahead and pull this off, the metal piece. My bad, I keep forgetting I'm looking through the camera. You just pull it off like that. And then I believe there would be a plastic piece around here for your antenna. To be honest, I don't really remember because it was a while back when I put it on. And I believe there was plastic there, and I just melted it off and pulled it off. And then I found a little, what you call it? A nut that would fit around, you know. It wasn't just a nut by itself. It was like a nut and a washer put together, so it wouldn't just fall straight in. And then I got some quick steel, which is like JB Weld. The first time I put JB Weld to hold it together, but it wasn't strong enough, and so I put quick steel, and it's been holding ever since, as you can see. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, you just find a nut that would fit onto the antenna itself, and then just make sure it would work together, you know, just like that. And that's how I hold my antenna together. I don't have any problems like getting radio signal. I mean, I don't really listen to radio or anything, but I don't have any problems with it. If I wanted to use it, I still get great signal as if I had my stock antenna. But anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back in. I put the antenna back on. Just went ahead, before you tighten it down, you gotta just align it and put this plastic piece on so it holds in place, and then you'll just go ahead and tighten it up. But yeah, as you can see how it sits right there, it sits pretty flush, so that's how you know you want to go ahead and test fit it, obviously, but that's how you know it's going to go ahead and fit. The biggest thing about this antenna, I would say, is if you don't put enough of that JB Weld or Quick Steel, I would recommend Quick Steel just because it's like clay. You can make it a little bit thicker than JB Weld. JB Weld is kind of runny, and if you don't make it like a solid base, when you're washing the car, if someone leans up next to it and pushes up against your antenna, it will break off. But yeah, that's basically how I put on my S2000 antenna. It's not really hard. I don't remember exactly step by step how I put it on, but I mean, you guys can see for yourself how it is. When you go ahead and take your antenna off, just looking at this video would probably help you out. I hope this helped y'all out if you do decide to put on the antenna.